When you receive a debt letter from Cars Debt Collection, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and anxious, but ignoring the letter is not the answer, as it could lead to further enforcement action. So who are Cars Debt Collection? It's a UK-based business that makes a profit by chasing debt from other companies. Although they are a legitimate business within the UK debt collection industry, it's important to note that they do not necessarily work for a specific industry. When you receive a Cars Debt Collection letter, it's important to note that they can be quite intimidating, but you don't have to pay straight away. Instead, you can request that they provide proof of the debt. This is a critical step, as if they cannot supply good proof, then there won't be an obligation for you to pay. Another important thing to note is that Cars Debt Collection is not allowed to harass you for payment. If you're receiving calls and texts from them frequently, inform them of the times when you are available to speak. If they don't keep to those preferences, they may be committing harassment and you should complain to the appropriate authority. Now you might be wondering, can Cars Debt Collection come into your home? The answer is no. Only a qualified bailiff or an enforcement agent can do so. If a debt goes to court, the judge may ask you to pay. If you don't keep up the repayments, Cars Debt Collection is then allowed to ask a bailiff to visit your property and repossess items if needed. But again, it's important to note that it's not Cars Debt Collection that will come to your home, it's the bailiff. If your debt is not statute barred and Cars Debt Collection has supplied proof that you owe it, but you still can't pay, then another option is to find an affordable debt solution. One of the first options is to use Cars Debt Collection's repayment plans and find an affordable way that allows you to continue living normally and use any disposable income you have to pay off the debt in stages. This will need to be discussed with Cars Debt Collection, but UK debt charities like Step Change or Christians Against Poverty might be able to help. However, the easiest solution isn't always the best debt solution. Those with multiple debts could benefit from using another debt solution like an IVA, a debt management plan, or possibly a debt relief order. Finally, it's important to note that Cars Debt Collection debts might not have to be paid if they fall within the statute barred category. A statute barred debt is a debt that is 6 years or older and ticks a few other boxes. These debts do not have to be paid because they cannot go to court. If your debt is statute barred, don't send the letter asking for proof of the debt, but send a statute barred letter instead. This should notify Cars Debt Collection of the debt status and they won't be allowed to keep asking you for money. If you're struggling with debt, then there are a number of options available here in the UK. Some are free to use and others include fees, and each will have their own pros and cons. If you want to learn more about the solutions available, then we've created a really great form that you might be interested in checking out. Click the link in the description to get started and answer a few multiple choice questions like the total amount of your debt, how many people you owe, your living situation, and we'll connect you with one of our trusted partners so that you can find out more and start taking steps towards improving your financial situation.